Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the video. My name is Bradley, also known as the Swim Coach. Today we're going to be looking at the top goalkeepers and defenders so far this season after game week 7. But beforehand, if you want to join my league, the code is going to be up here. And if you want to, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and also comment down of what you think about this video. So let's jump straight into the video. And let's have a look at the top goalkeepers and defenders so far this season. So we have top goalkeeper is Onana from Manchester United, which for me is a bit of a shock. But with the 39 points, he's got 3 more points than Raya. If we have a little look. The only points that he's really got is when Manchester United actually win, or the draw where they get the clean sheet bonus. But other than that, these 3 points against Spurs was a bit of an interesting one, shall I say. But if you have a look, he did have 7 saves, so that's where he's got his extra point from. So the 2 points for that 90, or the 1 point for that 90 minutes. So yeah, so that's where you've got to look at of potential points players are going to have. But I was surprised that he actually got some bonus points. Especially how Manchester United have been playing and where they are in the table. Arsenal, David Raya done really well, but again, he hasn't been getting that many points. Because one, the saves are not there. Getting some not getting clean sheets, goals conceded. But when he is keeping a clean sheet, he's gained those extra points, which adds up. Now with the fixtures coming up of Bournemouth, Liverpool, and Newcastle, well, Bournemouth maybe, Newcastle, Liverpool, and Newcastle. That's going to be a bit of a tough one for Arsenal. Sancho from Chelsea is up at 36, same as Raya. And if you look, you can save yourself 0.9 million to get a better player. So that could help you down the future. With Sanchez, look, got Liverpool coming up, Newcastle and United. So it's a bit of a tricky one. Probably one of their tougher fixtures coming up. The only other tough fixture they've had is City, which they lost. And other than that, they've won and drawn their games. So that could be an interesting one. And his bonuses are the only ones where he's actually kept a clean sheet on. So that is, again, a very interesting observation. Beckett, well, he's out injured. So are you going to go with one of the other Liverpool goalkeepers, or are you going to keep Becker in? Now, if we quickly look at Liverpool's other goalkeepers, 4.4 million, 4 million. So they have been played. So it will be interesting to see where they do get their games from. So again, it'll be interesting to see who Liverpool actually go for. For me, he's already picked that goalkeeper, so I would think they would go with him. Oh, went to the wrong part. There we go. And then we have Nick Pope. So Pope hit 5 million. So again, slightly saving some money. Only 7.1% of people picked him. Again, same with Onana, low value. So people are gaining points here. And that's what you've got to look at. Pickford got dropped for the last international game for England. Henderson played it. So that could be something interesting there. I don't know the full details, but hey. But the Forest goalkeepers have done really well. 3.2% of people, only 26 points. You're losing 10 points here from Sanchez. So they're your options you've got to look at for your top goals. Even someone like Edison is down, and only 8.5% of people are picking him. Is that because of that cost of 5.5, where you could probably have him or Raya? And a lot of people have gone for Raya because they think he's going to be saving a lot more. So again, that could be a very interesting point of what people go for. Someone like Flecken, everyone, I've got him in my team. Really good, but so far, only 19 points. My other goalkeeper, Martinez, has only got 20 points. So again, I'm losing out on points here, but I'm trying to use my other players. I could go for Onana and save myself some money. But I'll have to look at that in the future. Now let's go on to the defense. It is dominated with mainly Liverpool and Arsenal and Liverpool in the top 5. Now Trent is at top at 41 points. 31% of people got him. Very good so far. It's had the odd sporadic one bad or two bad ones. But has played most of the games in recent time, or minutes, most of them. Now, could you use that 7-point-odd million with the games coming up? It's going to be a tight one. Does Trent do well when it's against big opposition? Yes. But it is 7.1 million. Where you can probably go Kotase, which is what, £1.9 million difference, and only 4 points difference. And you could save on that throughout the season as well. Gabriel, second overall so far, points per match. But again, has got Liverpool and Newcastle coming up. So you have to look at those fixtures. Has done really well, scored a few goals, but has dried up in recent weeks since I re-put him back in my team, actually, which is always the same. Karate, again, done really well. He has been picking up the points here and there, so he's someone that you could look at, but again, the fixtures are going to cause a problem. Same with Virgil van Dijk, so we don't want to talk about that. Now, he's had one double figure point, one close. So it's not that. He has kept a clean sheet, but he also has conceded goals and only had the one assist. So that's the downside of it. Now, this is the surprise one for me. Okay. James Jensen. Now, how he scored those 2 goals against Arsenal, one of them was that worldy goal. And that's where he's got his extra points from. He didn't get a bonus against Arsenal, which was a bit of a shock. But he did get 12 points. So really good for him. Again, getting points against Bournemouth, 10 because that assist. So it does add up. So he's only just started to hit his form. Now, with the fixtures coming up with Southampton, Forest and Ipswich, he could be a great shout to have in your team. So that could be another great option for you. Robinson, again, talking about Liverpool. Romero, okay. Got West Ham, Palace, and Villa. So should be quite interesting coming up. Been hit and miss. He's only had that one big 14-pointer. That was game week 2, where he scored a goal. But that's where I think you've got to have a look at potential. It's early on the season so far. So we'll have a look. We won't look at the next player because he's potentially going to be out injured. Quadro, again, had one good and then 2 okay, but then others mediocre. So not that great. Collins, £4.5 million Collins, 25 points. I mean, you could potentially have Collins and someone else, but again, Collins only done well because he had that goal and the assist. So that's extra points for Collins. Now, does that work out overall? Potentially no. So that's a bit of a tricky one for me. Now, if you go down, I'm still surprised that Sleeper's still down this far. But with 33% people got him. Guy level, again, 22%. So can you potentially have someone who's cheaper, save you money? So you can potentially have someone like Salah and Haaland in your team, or Salah and Solanke in your team as your strikers. They're potential picks there. Or you can have someone like Haaland, Palmer, and Saka, or something like that. Just talking about those forwards and midfielders that could help you with having a nicer defence as well. And someone like Collins, there's only 1.7% of people have actually got him. Same for Johnson. Again, 2.7%. That's where you're going to gain your extra points, is this bit here. This column here, selected by. You have a low selected player who's got high points, you're going to be doing quite well. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Again, the code is going to be up here. There'll be a link down in the description, and please hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye from now.